Guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Frances here. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to draft the basic circle sleeve pattern. Okay, so now I'm taking a straight line in the middle of my paper. So I'm marking the starting point, then the length of the sleeve you're working with, you place it there. Okay, that's the length of my sleeve. I think that's 22 inches. So from there I go down by 4 inches for my bicep. Okay, that's where you place your arm circumference measurement. So you draw a straight line across. Okay, that's your arm circumference measurement where you place it. Next thing you will do is you go down from there. From that, on that bicep line, you place your arm circumference divided by 2. You place that your tape now, and whatever I guess as your arm circumference divided by 2, and place it. Okay, that's why you drew that straight line across. Next thing, we go down from your starting point to your elbow measurements, elbow length. Then from that elbow length, you measure your elbow circumference and place it there. Mine is 12 inches. Divide it by 2 and place it on both sides. One side is the left side, one side is the right side. Okay, so you place it there and draw a straight line across too. Next thing, you measure your wrist circumference, and that's what you place at the bottom of the sleeve. Okay, this is a long sleeve, so I already mentioned earlier, it's a long sleeve. So you place it at the bottom, divide it by 2, whatever you get at your wrist circumference, divided by 2 and place it, okay, on both sides. Then you draw a straight line to connect your markings. That's what I'm doing now. Then next, you connect the top of your sleeve to the bicep line. That's where you place your armhole circumference. Then what I'm doing is dividing that triangle now, that triangle stuff from the top to the bicep line I'm dividing into 3 parts. As you can see, whatever you have, you first of all take the full measurements. Whatever you have, you divide it into 3. Okay, then from the down part, as you can see, you're going by 1/2 inch. Then leave that middle part, go to the top part, go up by 1/2 inch too, and mark it there. Then you repeat the same thing on the other side. Divide into 3. First of all, measure the whole length there. Then divide into 2 first, sorry. Then into 2 again. Okay, divide that half now into 2 again, so altogether you have like 3 markings there. So you go up now from this part by 1/2 inch, but this time around you go down by 0.7 1/2 inch too, sorry. Then this part you go in by 1/4 inch. Then use your free hand to make a curve. Yeah, just make a curve, don't use any curve rule, it won't work. Okay, so now I'm just placing my allowance using 1 inch for the joining allowance, but if you like, can skip this part and just use and place it when you are cutting your fabric on your main fabric. Okay, but I'm just doing it on my paper now so I don't forget when I'm cutting the fabric. So now you see I've placed this side, I've indicated that this is the front side and this is the back side. Not indicate on the lines, the bicep line, the what have you. So now I finished the cutting. Sorry, I cut it behind camera, but I know you know how to cut it. It's not a difficult distance. So because I'm making a circle sleeve, I'm going to divide this the whole sleeve into 3 parts. Okay, so that I can place it on my fabric and give it should I call it gap, give it space before I cut on the main fabric. I don't know if you understand, just be watching, I think you'll follow up. I'll use slash and spread method here. Okay, so after dividing, I'll divide into 3 equal parts. Okay, Then this line now you're seeing that was initially my allowance, my joining allowance. I'll no longer use it, so I'll be cancel it out. I don't need it anymore, so I'm drawing this line now to the top. Okay, draw the second one too to the top. All right, just watch. I think you'll follow up when you watch. I'm sorry I kind of made a mistake there, but if you're watching you understand what I'm doing. So I've cancelled that allowance now, okay, because so it doesn't confuse us. Then I'll just slash on the line to the top, but I won't cut it. I won't like disconnect or cut the paper completely. I'll just cut to the top, maybe leave half an inch at the top, and I'll stop there. So I won't cut it through. I hope you understand. Just watch. All right, so I stop. I cut the second line on second line, and I won't slash it to the end, okay, because you still need that curve part of it. And I stop just half inch to the end. Okay, next thing we're going to do, we're going to introduce our fabric, and we give it, just as I place it on the table now, you see that I purposely like, okay, sit here. I'll measure any if you how depending on how big you want your circle sleeve to be. That's the down part, you want the down part to be, you leave how many inches you want. I folded my fabric into two because I'm cutting for the two sleeves at once. So you see the middle part of that paper, I'll place it at the edge of my fabric that's on fold. Okay, that will serve as the middle part of my sleeve. Okay, so I'm just pinning it down. I'm sorry the camera didn't capture that part too. I'm just pinning it down so that I don't cut the wrong shape. Just take your time, pin it down. So I'm pinning the top and the bottom. Please note this is the fabric is on fold. Okay, it's on fold and I'm cutting the two at once. Yeah, so after I'm done with that, then you use your tape. You measure how many inches you want in between your slash. So I think I used 1.5 inches between each slash. Okay, or I think 3 inches, I can't remember, but just use any use the one you want. Okay, you can use 2, you can use 3, depending on how big you want your circle sleeve to be. So from the looks of it, I used 3. I'm going down to take my measurement because I did not the paper did not get to the length of my sleeve, so I'm going down to place it to make sure it's actually the sleeve length I'm working with. So if your paper was enough for the length you are working with, good and fine. So just place it and take your spaces, then cut. But mine wasn't enough, that's why I'm going down to the length, my desired length. After placing it, check very well that you've placed the right stuff and pin it properly before cutting. Okay, yeah, so just watch. And I'm taking time here. I'm just showing you that you have to arrange and disarrange and arrange again. It's normal. So just pin it into place properly. whatever you do, just make sure the top, that's the armhole curve part of the sleeve, that's the top, still retains the shape. Okay, yeah, so I'm done pinning it down now. Okay, so now I'm just going to cut it. The shape of this sleeve after cutting it like this is going to look funny, but don't worry, once you're done joining and everything, to come out fine. So see, notice I'm not giving any allowance, joining allowance again, because I initially put joining allowance when I was cutting, when I was drafting it on the paper. So I'm just going to make sure whatever I do, the armhole curve is still going to be in the original form, or should I say shape. I hope you understand. Okay, just watch. If you feel I'm not understanding properly, let me know in the comment section. So just be careful. Yeah, if you ask me, I don't know why I'm being too slow. I think I'm just being careful. All right, just take your time. Okay, so now we're done. So now you can go on and unpin the paper from the fabric. If this particular tutorial is not, you're not flowing with it, okay, let me know. I'll make a more detailed video explaining how to cut a circle sleeve. And until next time, I'll see you. Stay safe. Bye.